do a actually, they want me to do a meditation with you before we go in. So let me have all of us get comfortable in your seats. Go ahead and close your eyes. If you want, you can let your hands, your palms fall open on your laps. You're going to draw energy down into your hands. If you want to put your hands palm down, you're going to send your energy down into Gaia. But we're going to do a little grounding to really tether you in before I start. Gently. Okay, gorgeous. So go ahead and take a beautiful long breath in through the nose. And then a gentle, longer exhale through the mouth. And as you do, start to drop your consciousness down towards your heart. And as you do that, there's going to start to be this little cushion of love that's going to start to surround your heart, making you feel so beautifully safe. Take another long, slow inhale in through the nose. And then again, as you exhale through the mouth, drift your consciousness. Let yourself sink even more deeply into your heart. And notice that cushion of love around the heart growing even bigger. Take another long, slow inhale in through the nose. And then as you slowly and gently exhale through the mouth, continue to drift your consciousness even further, sinking into the heart, sinking down to the heart. And that cushion of love starts to become a bubble. Allow yourself to just be completely surrounded and enveloped by this bubble of love, feeling so safe, so grounded. I'm going to count us down from 10 down to 1. And with each digit, you're going to just allow yourself to become more and more peaceful. 10. Find yourself just sinking further and further. 9. Into a place of incredible comfort and peace. 8. Sinking more and more deeply into your heart. 7. Feeling more and more peaceful, more open. 6. More loving. 5. Feeling so connected to your heart. 4. You are exactly where you are meant to be. 3. 2. And 1. I invoke the violet flame of Saint Germain. Saint Germain, I ask you to come and be with us. I ask you to surround all of us who are here present and all of us who are watching with your gorgeous violet ray. Violet ray, come forth. Violet ray, come forth. Violet ray, come forth. Saint Germain, we ask for your blessings. We ask for the violet ray to come and burn away any impurities, mind, of heart, of body. Call upon Archangel Michael and the beautiful blue ray of protection. Michael, I ask you to come and surround us with your gorgeous blue ray. Surround us, embrace us. Let us feel so safe with you. Call upon Archangel Raphael and your gorgeous green ray of healing. Allow it to bring us back to balance. Call upon Archangel Gabriel and your gorgeous yellow ray. Allow our communications to be so clear, so pure, and of the light. Love is a function of communication. Allow our words to be the marriage of the mind and the heart as a portal for love through communication. Call upon Yeshua, Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene. Call upon Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Call upon Metatron, Methuselah, and Melchizedek. Call upon Kuan Yin, Green Tara, White Buffalo Woman. Call upon Athena, and Venus. Call upon Sophia. I call upon Abba, Grandfather, and Jeremy. Call upon all of our ancestors, all of our progeny. Call upon all of our spirit guides to come and be with us. Let our hearts and our minds and our souls be open to the lessons that are meant to be learned. Let the questions that come forth be ones that teach us, ones that heal us, and ones that allow us to live in alignment with the will of God. In Jesus' name I pray. Okay, groovy. Yes, go ahead and open your eyes. I'm going to bring Jesus forth. I'm an unconscious channel, so I start to yawn and then I'm out of here and he'll come forth and we'll see the difference. It's no longer me and my dazzling personality. Greetings, beloveds. It's my delight to be with you. You may indeed wonder what it is that has brought you forth from your homes, your lands that seem so far away. But understand, beloveds, that there is nothing that is ever at a distance from one another. You have been called forth, you have been brought forth here and now. There is work to do in the world. Messages of love that each of you are meant to bring forth. There are paths that each of you are meant to embark upon. Understand that each of you has a particular note, if you will, a musical note that is yours and yours alone. When you hear a symphony, understand that each chord represents an aspect of soul, an aspect of self. And the note that you are is being played. You have been brought here for an audience with all of us. There are messages of love that are going to be delivered to you that you will then be delivering to others. So, beloveds, we ask you now to think of what are the questions that you have? What is it that you have always wanted to know as you sit with us now? How may our wisdom answer the questions that you have had? What is it that you wish to know about relationships? What is it that you wish to know about life? What is it that you wish to know about love? How is it that you would like to be in the world? What are your demons? What are your secrets? What is your darkness? And how can you transform all of that to love, to light? Beloved one, thank you for your journey. We thank you for hearkening to our call. The pathway was made clear for you to come and join us today. You may not remember us, you and I, how it is that we have known each other many lifetimes. But we ask you now to trust that the knowledge exists within you and to know that we love you. And we thank you for your presence. We thank you for your beauty. We thank you for your grace. We thank you for the work that you are embarking upon in the world. Let the tears come, beloved. They are only tears of knowing the truth. We look at you and we see and we know the truth within you. And we are here to help you bring that forth. So we say thank you to you. Welcome. You and I, we speak often. Your mission is much larger than you have any idea. And by the end of the week, you will be certain and clear what it is and how it is that you are meant to walk on the earth. We thank you for your willingness. Sona Grace always says, thank you for saying yes. Indeed, this is true. Young one, you represent an aspect of youth that exists within all of us. Thank you for coming forth. Your pathway will be made very, very clear to you. You have inclinations towards things. Understand that they are the will of God working within you. Thank you for your willingness to discover what they are. They too will be made clear for you. Beloved one. Love you. Thank you for your love for me. Beloveds, you have boxes of soft tissue. Allow the tears to come. They will be penetrating. Sona Grace as well. Sona Grace is the name that we refer to, this embodiment, or it is a combination of a nickname that we had for her. As the tears will come, it is remembrance and recognition. So come, beloved ones, what questions do you have for us? How may we be of service? Close your eyes, beloveds. Breathe into your hearts. There are questions that you have. Allow them to come forth. With your eyes closed, please raise your hand. If there is something that you wish to know, there is no need to stand in awe. Understand that I live within you, within your heart. I live within your minds. Let the tears come if they will, beloveds. It is an opening of the heart. It is a remembrance. Beloved Nina, speak with us, precious one.
I'd like to know,
Yes.
well, I feel you in my heart, and why am I so afraid of something that is so wonderful? If that makes sense. I feel like I have one foot in one type of life, and one foot in another type, and I know I can't go back to the old way. I just know that. But the fear comes up so heavily.
Beloved, the indulgence in the fear that you speak of is a habitual pattern in which you have always referred to or deferred to an egoic pathway. What you are now being asked to do, what each of you are being asked to do, and you may open your eyes, beloved ones, is you are being asked to follow the heart. Understand that you have been raised in a society where the inculcation has been to listen to the mind, to the brainwashing, to the patterns of saying, this is how you should think, and this is how you should feel, and you should not speak of that, and you should not feel that. You must never mention this, and you must never mention that. And you've been cut off from nature. When you look in nature, you do not see a tree that is hanging its leaves in shame, for it has been made to feel guilty by a mother, or a father, or a teacher, or a brother, or a sister, or a son, or a daughter, or a husband, or a wife. Trees do one thing and one thing only, and that is they provide oxygen They provide the very substance of those little green pieces of paper that you love to call money. They provide furniture, they provide home, they provide buildings. Look at what a simple tree can provide. Imagine what you can provide. When you allow yourself to say, I will step outside of the societal norms, understand you will cause much rancor. You will cause much mischief. Did I indeed turn tables over? Of course I did. I was an upstart. I was a troublemaker because I had penetrated and permeated the soul of what it is to be human. Understand, beloveds, that the fear that you are beginning to break up, for it is crumbling before you, beloved, is the structure of what you have known life to be. You are all stepping outside of what you have known as your existence and saying, this does not fit. Have you noticed the places where you say, I don't believe what you're telling me. I do not believe what has been written. I do not believe what has been taught. You, beloveds, are some of my favorite troublemakers. Beloved, when you feel the fear, call upon me. Ask me, what would you have me do? WWJD. It's very effective. Ask for assistance. Holy Spirit, higher self, Yeshua ben Joseph, whatever name you wish to use, it matters not. Magdalene, beloved, has phenomenal wisdom of her own. Call upon the trees. Beloved, I encourage each of you to walk up to a tree and embrace this remarkable being and ask the tree with total humility, what message do you have for me? And allow the messages of the trees to come to educate you. Find a plant, gently touch the leaves of the plant and ask the plant to sing to you. Find your favorite pet, whether it is a bird, whether it is a dog, whether it is a cat, whether it is a possum, matters not. Allow yourself to become integrated with this being and allow this being to speak to you. Understand, beloveds, that nature needs nothing but water and sunlight, earth, and then the wind comes. When you allow yourself to be in harmony with nature, everything that you want and everything that you need is granted. You do not need shoes and purses and cars. The bling of life, beloved, you are the bling of life. You are the very beautiful embodiment of all of creation. So when you feel this schism, when there is the path of love and when there is the path of fear, understand that the path of fear has just been well trodden by you. And it is now a choice point. You have all been granted free will, yes? What will you make of it? If you say, I will now choose the pathway of love, I will now choose what it is that I fear. You do not fear love, beloved. You love love. You are a lover. I love you and understand that I am with you always. I live within your heart and I live within your mind. I have always been with you and I always shall be. So when you need, call upon me. Know that I will help to direct you. And the more that you allow yourself to be familiar with the pathway of love, you will find that the pathway of fear becomes overgrown. And suddenly it is no longer the path that you choose to take. Continue on your studies, continue to do your good work. Everything that you have desired is coming for you. Indeed. Everyone take a breath. Understand that there is a life force that as you breathe flows in as and through you. It has been called prana. It has been called chi. It has been called ki. There are many terms for this life force. Beloveds, take your hands and place them some 6 inches apart from one another. And allow yourself to move your hands ever so slowly back and forth. There is almost a peanut butter-like substance between them. Can you allow yourself to feel that? That is the energy of love. That is the energy of life. That is the animating force that exists as you. Release your hands. You've allowed yourselves to believe that you are these bodies. Teeny tiny little bodies. Beloveds, you are suns, you are galaxies, you are planets. Your beauty, your grace, your light shines so brightly. We are blinded by you, by your magnificence. And yet you think that you have been shrunken into this teeny, tiny little being that walks on the earth. Congratulations. Look at what you have created. Now, beloveds, we would ask you to allow yourselves to move out, to allow yourselves to truly comprehend what it is to be the magnificence that you are. For it is in that glory that you will allow yourself to come and see the pathway that lies before you, which is the pathway of love. Any afflictions that you have, any conversations that you have, the ones that you use to torture yourselves, do you know those well? The ones where you blame yourself for things you think that is someone else's fault. That thing is a certain way within your existence. Beloved, here is your first homework assignment. Please open your journals. The question is, what is it about myself that disturbs me most? Make a list of some 10 to 12 to 15 items. This is where you find fault. This is where you look to run when things become uncomfortable. You lash yourself and you say, I am not this and I am not that, and I do not have this and I do not have that. And then after that, beloved, what are the 10 to 12 to 15 things that you most appreciate about yourself? And let these be the things that you admire. On another page, make a list of what it is that you could forgive yourself for. Could, indeed, beloved. Eventually you will. What could you forgive yourself for? And then make a list of what you could not forgive yourself for. Where do I find myself wholly reprehensible? What have I done that is such a sin against God and humanity that I could not forgive myself? And then the fifth stage is, who have I not been able to forgive? I am willing to consider forgiving. Beloveds, I will be with you all week. I will be your MC, your master of ceremony. If you need me, call upon me. If you have a question that you are not receiving the answer to, Take out your journal, take pen to paper, write out the question, and allow me to answer. I love each of you so dearly, and I am with each of you always. I have this ability. Test me. You will be surprised. Beloveds, I will take my leave for now. Please consider more questions. Please consider what it is that you wish to know. Allow me to answer. Blessings to you, beloved ones. And I will speak with you again. Oh. You're welcome. Y'all okay? Okay, beautiful. I had a client, and one of the things that I do is I teach people how to read the Akashic records. She was really, really good at it. Before she became good at it, she was mad. She was just full of mad, man. She was mad about everything. She was screaming at Jesus. She was screaming at God.